and welcome to another episode here on Your Digital Makeover. My name is Jerry Lee Colbert, and today we're going to be talking about the inbox in TickTick and why, without it, TickTick would be useless. And it's all coming up next. So, if you watched my previous episode on TickTick, I did a broad overview of TickTick. And today I thought I would go over the inbox and explain why it is the most useful thing in TickTick. And if you get it wrong, you will have trouble with TickTick and probably quit TickTick, to be honest with you. So here we have opened up the TickTick on the web browser, and I'm in the inbox. Now, why do I stress that the inbox is very important when you're creating a system inside of TickTick to handle your tasks? Well, it's because if you don't have a way to get ideas or your to-do list out of your brain into something quickly, you more than likely will forget that item, that task, that to-do list that you wanted to get done. You know, many times I have actually been driving in the car, right? And I'll be like, come up with this thing that I need to do. And I'm like, man, I wish I could write it down. Well, with technology allows you to do kind of sort of that, but not really. Because I can't be driving down the road, writing things down. Might get an accident. So what I do instead is what? I will talk to my phone and say, hey, well, I ain't going to do it because I don't want her to wake up, but, the SIRI, because it's an iPhone, right? And then I would ask it, can you, remind me to pick up milk? Or what have you, right? And it would put it in my reminders for my phone. But recently I realized that I can also ask it to remind me in TickTick to pick up milk, and it will actually add it to my reminders list. Now also I have a cool little function in this phone here that I can also, inside of TickTick, set it up to transfer reminders, if it happened to go to reminders, over into TickTick. But that's for another episode. But you gotta have a way to get these things out of your head into the inbox. And that's all your to-do list items. Maybe you say, hey, I gotta pick up Johnny from baseball. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, right? You wanna have a way to quickly capture it so you don't forget it. Because there's been times before I learned that little trick, I'll be driving a car and I'll be like, man, that'd be great to, remember that, right? And I said, well, I'll remember when I get to work. It'll be fine. I'll remember. I get to work and I'm like, what was that thing I was supposed to remember? And I couldn't think of it. Couldn't think of it at all. And still, to this day, 10 years later, still have no idea. No, I'm just kidding. But there are times I just don't remember. So it's a great thing to have a way to get it off of your chest. So in TickTick, you have what's called shortcuts. So if you go into, I think it's down here. And go to shortcuts, you have all your different shortcuts. And the cool thing with adding a task is I can hit tab in and I can go ahead and enter task. But if I'm already on the inbox, I can just go ahead and enter my task. So I just empty my brain. It's a great place to empty your brain and get out anything, right? So I say, pick up milk, take cat for a walk around lake, trim the grass, just whatever it might be, right? And the thing you have to remember though and this is where a lot of people get in trouble and they wind up quitting TickTick, is they wind up, when they create a task, let's say, make appointment with doctor, and they make that task. They sit there and say, well, let me go ahead and see when I need to do it. Then they go out of here and go, and they have other things rummaging around in their head that they need to get done. No, the inbox is just for putting out your ideas that are in your head onto something so you don't forget. Later in the day, you can organize it, unless it happens to be something that you need to get done right now. But later you can organize it and schedule it then. But do a brain dump, get everything out, write it down, but don't worry about organizing it right then and there. That creates too much friction. Too much friction. You wind up getting kind of disgusted with it, kind of just creates too much friction, really, and it causes too much angst. And you wind up saying, man, I just don't even want to bother with it. I don't even want to put down nothing, because then I got to schedule it, No. Put it down, write it down, jot it down, make your long list, and then later on, when you have mental clarity and you have a moment to do it, then go ahead and schedule it. So I have a end-of-day routine where I go ahead and schedule any tasks that I haven't scheduled. And I also have a morning routine that if there's any that I haven't scheduled, I'll go ahead and schedule those. So create yourself a little routine, right? That is what the inbox is for. The inbox is just to capture ideas, capture thoughts, capture things that you need to get done. And then you can organize it later. And maybe it's things that don't need to get done. Maybe it's something that you thought, well, I need to do. And then later on, after reflecting, you're like, maybe not. Well, the inbox is a great place to capture all of those things out of your head into one thing. So make it easy on yourself and just jot this stuff down. And on the TickTick app, it's really easy to capture your ideas quickly, very quickly. TickTick's great at capturing stuff on the fly. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I hope I was able to, convey it good. In the next episode, we'll go over other parts in TickTick, and we'll discuss how you can schedule these items in your inbox into a more cohesive and a better kind of system, utilizing this framework that I created inside of lists. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Like always, click that like button if you did. And if you want to see more of these episodes in the near future, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. With that being said, I want to wish you all a wonderful week. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.